Hello everyone, we're in Mount Field National Park today and escaping the crowds by going up to the upper section of the park. And as you can see from the sign back there, we're going to be hiking to Lake Belcher and Belton, which is about a 5-hour return hike according to the signs. I'm also going to be going on to a waterfall that I've been sort of putting off visiting for a while, called VC Falls, which is sort of like a series of cascades that's on the like the creek that links the two lakes. So yeah, you'll get more of an idea when we get closer there, but there's no track to the fall, so it's going to be a bit of scrub bashing, and I haven't seen a lot of info about it, so we'll see how we go. For now at least the walk's boardwalked, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last. Beautiful day though. So we're at the end of the boardwalk, woodland walk, and now onto the proper bush track towards the lake. That boardwalk only lasted about 5 minutes. So we've been going along for a bit over half an hour now, sort of climbed gradually through pretty exposed and open terrain. Quite rocky, the track, but yeah, it's really a very pleasant day out. Sort of a cool breeze, high teens, and not too smoky or anything like it has been recently. I think we're going to be descending a bit soon down to the Humboldt River, and then it's a walk upstream up the river to the lake. But yeah, we'll see how we go, and I'll see you soon. So we aren't too far off the lake now. I haven't filmed in a while. Hit this fairly iffy looking log bridge over the Humboldt River. The river is quite pretty though. Not a bad flow of water either for summer. Been a couple of real muddy spots. It's mostly fairly dry, but a couple of holes were really wet and you just sunk like to your shins, which was pleasant. And obviously this is January, so this is close to the driest time of year in terms of mud. Most of the year would be a lot worse than that, so that's something to keep in mind. Gate is highly recommended. Really gorgeous through the Humboldt Valley here, looking up towards Florentine Peak. And Lake Belton is just up there. There is a trail that's a bit rough, I think, that does go up there. I won't be doing that, but I'll pretty much be climbing like to its level by climbing up the side of the falls. Very pretty. Well, it's ended up taking about 2¼ hours to get here, but we've made it to Lake Belcher, and it's a very pretty spot. You can see all around the cirque. Looks like quite a long lake. Pretty much now what I'm going to be doing is hiking up along the left edge there, and you can't really tell, I don't reckon, but sort of like there, I'm not sure I'm pointing the right spot, is where I think the creek comes in, a few hundred metres further up, and that's where the falls will be. So hopefully the scrub around the edge isn't too bad, but I know it's doable because I've seen people have done it. A few years ago I was up at K Cole, which is that saddle there, so it's cool to see sort of the other perspective of the lake. Whoops. But yeah, I'll see you further along the lake edge. About 10 minutes of going around the lake now. Haven't made heaps of progress. It's been reasonably difficult going, but not as bad as some scrub I have been through. Well, I've got new hiking boots that are meant to be waterproof, so I guess I figured I may as well test them out, because just going through the shallows of the lake is actually looking like a much easier option than the scrub bashing I was doing. So far, they're doing a good job. Well, I've reached the point where the creek from VC Falls flows into the lake. Now it's just a matter of whacking my way up there to the waterfall, but it's a really amazing panorama. Florentine Peak there. Well, I think I've pretty much hit the start of the cascades making up VC Falls. So far nothing all that interesting. Hopefully further up there are some nice drops, but it's pretty much just a big bouldery cascade at this point. Well, I'm probably in the main section of the falls now. You can see it coming down there. A little 3-metre drop. There's like a sloping cascade just there. I reckon if there was more water, it would actually be quite interesting. As it is, I mean, it's worth kicking off for me, but if you're not a mad waterfall bagger, I certainly wouldn't be bothering. Anyway, I think we're not far off the top of it, but yeah. If it wasn't given a name, no one would look twice, to be honest. Well, I've reached the nicest section of the fall so far. Little sort of 3-tiered cascade. When I say nice, it's not saying much really, because it's still, you know, pretty diminutive, but it is more of a continuous sort of fall. I feel like I'm reasonably close to the top now. Doesn't look like there's heaps more up there, but I'll explore up there just a little bit, and then yeah, probably come back down, because I think I'm nearly at the top. Well, I'm just a little ways upstream of where I was before, and this is definitely the largest single drop of the whole complex. Probably 5 metres high. It's like a sloping cascade. Quite pretty. Obviously still small, but bigger than the other falls. That's where I was just before. I'm pretty sure I'm at the top of the falls now, at the uppermost little drop. In the end, it's actually an interesting enough waterfall once you sort of let the cumulative effect kind of hit you. I've heard that the name of the falls, you know, Victoria Cross, VC, comes from there being like an individual fall for each recipient of the medal Australia had. I'm not sure if that's true, I just heard that. I don't know how many people got the Victoria Cross, but there's upwards of 10 like legitimate enough drops, plus a lot of, you know, little intermediate ones. The falls I was at just before is sort of the main section of it, I'd say. But yeah, it's a nice enough spot. I wouldn't bother unless you're a real die-hard waterfall fan like myself. But the hike to Lake Belcher is really nice without doing the falls. And the views from up here are pretty good. In total it would be at least 50 metres a cumulative drop, probably more. So on the way back now, I only left the lake like 15 minutes ago, but because I reckon I'll probably forget, I may as well wrap up this video now. Lake Belcher is a really pretty spot, especially with like the big mountains behind it and stuff. Probably better in the morning, the light, because they're looking against the sun over there now, so you want to probably get here early. The falls were nothing spectacular, but another one ticked off the list. If you're really game, you may as well give it a crack. But at the bare minimum, it's about a 15-minute each way wade around the lake, plus a scrub bash up the creek, which is pretty rough. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Oh, and it's about 5 hours return to the lake, and if you want to do the falls, give yourself at least another 2 hours on top of that to properly explore it. But yeah, I'll see you next time.